So, you probably clicked on this video because you keep giving up and keep failing and then feeling bad afterwards. And then you're probably wondering, why the F do I giving up when you literally keep switching up every side hustle that you do, every exercise that you do and every sport that you do. And you are wondering why you keep failing. But don't worry, after watching this video, you will stop failing as much and you will actually use failure as a leverage to become better at certain things and actually win at life and win at things that you want to win at. So let's get right into this video because I'm not here to waste your time with like a 12-minute video with a Tish Henley advertisement in the middle. I am actually here to help you. So let's get right into it. So tip number 1, when you fall, take the gold with you. So let's say you're doing push-ups, your muscles fail you and you fall down. And you get up with the feeling, oh, I hope so no one saw me. Because that's what most people are like, right? I hope no one saw me fail. I hope no one saw me fail. And you stop doing the push-up. Instead, what you should actually do is when you fall down, look around you on the ground, take the gold with you and then keep doing the push-up because you have the gold with you, so you have the new motivation and new discipline to do the push-up. Because what you need to do is when you fall down, you need to take with you what you can, and in terms of a side hustle, that's learning from the mistake that you made. Take the lesson and use that lesson as a leverage to win in the next time something happens like that. This is the way to actually win at your side hustle, at your business, at whatever, because you are learning from your mistake. Let's say you're doing deadlift and you lose your grip. You learn from that mistake, right? You're gonna strengthen your grip, so you will actually win at the deadlift and get the deadlift and the new PR. That's the same with what I'm saying here. Take the gold with you when you fall down and get back up. Don't stay down and don't do a new thing after you fall down, because that's the way that you keep failing on all the other things, because you keep doing new things. So when you fall down, take the gold with you and win. Don't be like, oh, I hope no one saw me. Be like, I hope someone saw me fail so I can do it better the next time and overcome my failure. So keep going, fall down, take the gold and keep going again. Easy as that, because that is what makes failure feel amazing. Tip number 2, learn that failure is good. Failing, as most people think, is very bad for you. Well, as most people think, most people are wrong. Failure is the most amazing feeling that you can have if you leverage it correctly and look at it in the correct terms. Listen, you have to get the mindset of failing is good, because you can learn from failure. If you have the mindset that failing is good, you will learn way more of failure, which means you can get further and further ahead in life. So when you fail, you have to be like, I failed, comma, this is what I learned. That way, you won't stop, because failure is basically a form of leverage. If you use it as leverage of learning new things, learning new skills, coming better at certain things, then failure will be like a huge thing and it will feel amazing when you fail, because you're like, okay, I failed, comma, what to do now? That's amazing, right? Failing is basically your leverage of learning things. So the next time you fail, I failed, comma, what the fuck can I do now? And I'll be like, I failed, okay, let's go to the next thing, because that's fucking retarded. Anyway, I'm just a small conventional YouTuber who tries to make self-improvement a lot more fun and a lot better for everyone around here. So if you would like to subscribe, put on the bell notification, will be a win-win for both of us. And tip number 3, this one is really important. Don't start something new. I see too many people do this. When they fail, they go to something else. I see this in the kickboxing especially. I do kickbox at a pretty decent level at this point. I wouldn't say I'm really good yet, but I'm at a good level. And I see a lot of people come into the lessons, because we do a lot of group lessons. And I see them for one day and they're very high motivated. They fail at the lesson because it's very hard with cardio and all that type of shit. And they want to come back and they do something else the next day. Why do they do this? Because it's very tempting. Listen, I know it's tempting. The instant you fail, to do something else. I even have this temptation. You have this temptation. I know you have the temptation. But what most people do, and those people are absolute losers, you might be one of them actually, you might be one of those losers, who are like, I failed at this, well, let me do something else because it's not for me. It's not for me sentence, the worst sentence out there. Because basically when you fail, oh yeah, it's not for me. How fucking retardical could you be? Believe me, everyone thinks this, and almost everyone acts on this. Why would you even act on this when the first time you fail? Listen, when you do this, yeah, when you do something for the first time and you instantly say, yeah, it's not for me, you don't have my respect. You have no one's respect, because you're basically saying, oh yeah, I failed at this, I will give up and do the next. That's why you're failing, and that's why failure feels fucking horrible. So when you encounter a part where you fail, you have to be like, okay, I failed, comma, what to do next? And then you have to keep going, because what life is about is doing the basics for a very, very, very long time, with failing a lot for a very, very long time, and then using that failure as leverage to become better at that thing and to actually become amazing at that certain thing. So you can use that thing to become better at life, to become rich, to become better in the gym, to become a better martial artist. It's so easy for people to say, I failed, it's not for me. But if you're the type of person that says, I failed, comma, what to do next, you're the person that's gonna win, and you're the only person. No one else can take that from you. If you choose to say, it's not for me, the instant you fail, you're a fucking weakling. But if you choose to keep going and failing for a very extended period, period of time and then say it's not for me because you keep on failing and you will not win, then you are actually correct, and then you have to do something for even like a year and keep failing on it to actually realize. When you do this, the instant you fail for the first time, you will not know if that thing was for you. You will not get the fruit from something that you worked on. Failure is learning. We're in a time of learning, not earning. We're young. Don't listen to all the YouTubers that say, yeah, you only need to earn. You're in a time of learning. You need to learn to earn later in life. Because you don't want to earn and then lose it all in the first part of your life. You want to learn and earn for the rest of your life so you can have all types of mini retirements and actually have a good life. If you choose to have failure as a leverage, you learn how to use failure to become better at life, then you will enjoy failure. How to make failure feel good is using these 3 tips and use them all to use failure to become a better person overall and actually win. So do the hard work, be proud of yourself every day, and I will see you later.